looking at the palm trees in the median when I'm going down the road again. But I can safely say I'm on the road again. Bomb, 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 dang, 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 ding, a dong, ding, boom, boom. I'm going to wait for some people to join the live stream before I start talking again. In the meantime, enjoy the ride, guys. You know what? How about a little music? Person watching, I'm gonna wait to see if anybody else arrives. Whoever I see is watching, thank you for tuning in. I'm actually heading over to Spanish Springs, the original square in the Villages. This was the first ever square that was ever built when the Villages was conceived back in the, oh gosh, maybe the early 90s. So now we got 2 people watching. So in the meantime, guys, just enjoy a little music. All right. Even though we got nobody watching right now, I'm still gonna go live. Let's see. Disconnect you guys here. Now I got someone watching. Hold on a minute. Quick pan. Hey, you guys. It's Zach the Incredible Impression here. Whoops, my lens is all messed up. There we go. That's a little bit better. Let's see. Take a quick drink here. Yo, where is everybody? Where is everyone? Hey, come on. Somebody show me some love here. Gonna stroll around Spanish Springs for a little bit. And later on tonight, as I said, I'm gonna go live again from here because they're having their Christmas tree lighting ceremony tonight. So I'm gonna come out with the kids and go live from here. So tell you what, I'm gonna take you guys down this way. This here, right here, is the Sharon Morse Center. This is where a lot of great acts perform. Bill Engvall has been here. I Always See Rain, a tribute to the Beatles here. Very nice, modern theater, very elegant. As a matter of fact, I want to show you guys something. After the Rain shows, they're doing a lot of construction here right now, but after Rain finishes, their tour bus actually parks right back there, and I come up this way after the show and I go stand around there. Right there's the stage door. I stand around there and I wait for the guys to come out, and when they come out I say hi to them. I stand there and I talk with them for quite a bit. I always go across this bridge here, but usually I'm going that way back to the car. I'll come up this walkway after the show. I'll come around here. And I'll stand probably around here maybe. I usually wait. There's a nice little in here, a nice little waterfall, little stream here. And I usually stand about right here and I look at the stage door and I wait for the guys to come out, and I'll talk to them probably about right here. Their tour bus is usually parked over there. My one friend who is John Lennon in the show, his name is Steve Landis. He's actually been in several movies also. One of the movies he was in was Tim Burton's Mars Attacks. He was part of the big crowd that stood in the desert when Paul Winfield and Michael J. Fox, Pierce Brosnan, all them waited for the Martians to land. So he's here with Rain, but he told me that what happened in the movie was he was part of the large crowd that waited for the Martians to land. And he said what they did is they just like doubled, tripled, quadrupled. They used trick photography in it. He said Michael J. Fox actually did his own stunts. So he watched Michael J. Fox actually dive off of the news truck. Oh wow, they got a new, I did not know they had a new bar and tiki bar out here. That's cool. Blondie's. Wow, it looks like this restaurant here went out of business. This used to be an awesome restaurant right here. And this is the square, you guys. Sharon Morse Center is right there. I'm going to cross over right here. You know what? I think Santa's going to be there later. There's the big Christmas tree that's going to be lit right underneath the palm trees. This statue is of Harold S. Schwartz, founding father of the Villages. Yeah, they're going to light this later on tonight. I hope the kids and I can get a good parking spot. It's going to be heck trying to get parking. And I guess there's going to be a band playing there later on. That's the gazebo, the bandstand. Oh my dogs. Oh boy, I'm feeling in the Christmas element. Florida style though. Now, as you all know, one of my very good friends is Keith Coogan. And because there's nobody watching right now, I'm gonna say all this again tonight, but the Genesis Health Club there used to be a movie theater. And right over there, on that wall there, it was more up against the building. They had a huge, huge mural of Keith Coogan's grandfather, Jackie Coogan. And it was him as a little boy in his movie with Charlie Chaplin, The Kid. One of his most famous movies. One of Chaplin's most famous movies. But yeah, they paid tribute to him. Everybody knows Uncle Fester, though. Jackie Coogan, Uncle Fester, from the original Addams Family. He was the original. So, now I got two people watching. Hey, what's up, Yak? How's it going, buddy? Glad you could join. Only took people like over almost 20 minutes to start watching. That place over there, the Americano's Grill, I've picked up food there from DoorDash before, and they've got really, really good food. And over here, the Coastal Del Mar, they've got a heck of a lot of great seafood there, and they've also got steaks. They're really good. It's all good, Yakov. Hey, Adam. Thanks, buddy. Thanks. Guys, as I mentioned a little bit before, I'm going to be going live again from Spanish Springs tonight. Yo, what's up, Lantern? I'm going to be going live again tonight here in Spanish Springs because the kids and I are coming down to see the Christmas tree lighting ceremony. I mean, nothing else says Florida than a Christmas tree with palm trees. You know, I always said they should actually decorate the palm trees with lights. They got a photo op going on here. I don't know what it is. Howdy, Lantern. Well, howdy, buddy. Palm trees are lit. I wish they were. Hold on a minute, guys. Hold on. Guys, sorry about that. Hold on a minute, guys. I should have told my daughter that I can't talk while I'm going live. Shout out to the 4 people watching. There's where the tree is. That's gonna be lit later on. And I guess Santa Claus is gonna be here. Oh, and I don't know if you guys saw, and again, I'm going to mention this later on tonight during my live stream tonight from here. You guys probably noticed that I posted a lot of Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood episodes. Now, I want to let you guys know the reason I'm doing that is because I recently discovered a whole bunch of old VHS tapes in a storage unit. And I was going through them because I still have a VHS player. I was going through them and I saw that they were full of nothing else but old episodes of Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood. And they were even labeled. It was labeled MRN, and it had like the year that the episodes were actually made. Not when they were filmed, not when they were videotaped by me, but the year that they were taped and released. So I was able to transfer them over to a file. I was able to put the VHS in, make a DVD out of it, rip the file to my computer, and go in and turn it into MP4, bring it up to 4K 60 frames per second, and then I was able to upload them to my channel. And I found some episodes that were actually that have been lost in the Mr. Rogers community for a long time. Hey, what's going on, guys? They got a Citizens First Bank here. This is really an awesome place. Now this is the property management place. Oh, and over there, that Mexican restaurant there has delicious Mexican food. Absolutely incredible. And if you guys watch one of the Mr. Rogers episodes that I posted last night, it's the one from 1970 where one of his goldfish dies. Yes, I said it, Adam. I'll say it again. Incredible. There we go. Awesome. Thanks, Adam. Now, I do want to go into some of the stores, but I don't know how they are about filming. So, I kind of just want to walk the square a bit. This may not be a very long live stream this afternoon because there's not much action going on down here just yet. Hey, what's up, Joey? There may not be much action going on down here right now. Fierce filmed here before and they were cool with it. Did they film in Spanish Springs and the Villages? Is that where he filmed? I never heard Fierce say that. There's Ruby Tuesday. Panera Bread. I've actually picked up orders for DoorDash here. I pick up orders from here all the time. I have not been to a Ruby Tuesdays. Actually, yeah, I was at a Ruby Tuesday. I was at a Ruby Tuesday when my parents and I went to Pennsylvania. We were on our way back. We were in North Carolina. Go back and watch the vlog. But I did not film when my parents and I, or when my dad and I went to Ruby Tuesday. Right now, my parents are actually over in Lake Sumter because there is a Penn State game going on there. Since Spanish Springs is so tiny, let me know in the comments who, because I pretty much covered most of the square already, who wants to go over to Lake Sumter. Let me know. Because Lake Sumter is about a 20-minute drive from here, but I'll talk to you guys while I'm driving. But who wants to go over to Lake Sumter? They've got a huge boardwalk. They've got a huge lake there. It's absolutely beautiful over there. All right, Adam wants to go over there. Anybody else? Anybody else? Let's go. Yes, sir, Joey, let's go. As soon as traffic decides to move along. That guy's turning left. You know, I really wish I could go back to the beach. Again, I wish it was still warm outside, though. All right, so let's get back in the car and let's go on over to Lake Sumter. Lake Sumter's pretty cool. It's got, oh, over there, I forgot to mention, over there is Gators Dockside. I forget who it is that likes that place. Randall, I think, or whoever it was. I forget. I'm coming down everybody's chimneys. Ho, ho, ho. Yeah, you better come down the chimney, Santa. I love what Jeff Dunham said. I don't know if any of you ever saw Jeff Dunham's Christmas special. When he brings Peanut out, he reads The Night Before Christmas, and Peanut keeps on interrupting him and saying all these horrible, horrible things in response to the story. Like, for example, he says, "'Twas the night before Christmas, and all the beep were at the movies." I'm not gonna say the word, but it was kind of a stereotypical word. But then he talks about Santa coming down the chimney, and he says he comes down the chimney. Maybe I ought to, you know what I'd do? I'd just frickin' tase his ass. You leave him milk and cookies every year, right? That fat man's probably a diabetic by now. Maybe I ought to leave him a plate of insulin. I can't wait to see that one. The Night Before Christmas Part 2. Santa's on dialysis. I'm missing a leg. Every time I hear that, it never gets old. I always laugh my ass off. All right. Man. Yo, what's up? I have a sandwich. You must be new here. Thank you for joining me. You and Dave's family should go mini golfing tomorrow still. I don't know. Hey, Ghostbusters LA. Oh, Ghostbusters. I never, unfortunately, got your email for the link of the Spooky Empire. I don't know if you maybe messed up one of the number or the letters to my my business email, but it's on my channel. So if you want to send it again, go on in there and see. Yeah, I know you said you sent it to me, but I didn't receive it, man. I didn't receive it. I checked all my email. I have 3 accounts. I have an old one when I was still booking myself as an impersonator, and that one I got rid of. But I now have only 2 email addresses. I have my primary one, which is my private, and then I have my zach.incredibleimpression@gmail.com account. That's the one I usually use. The loving and loyal fans are so upset about missing the mini golf stream. I know, guys. I know. Let me just clear the record. Fears did not ruin anything. He did not ruin anything. He had something else come up, and it was something that he needed to do that he forgot about. So, unfortunately, and plus, I, myself, also realized that I had another obligation on Sunday. So initially I called John and I mentioned it to him, and he was saying how it was things were not going to be good for him this weekend as well. Sorry guys, sorry I'm pausing here. My daughter keeps texting me. I told her, all right, I don't know if I lost you guys or what. That Larry guy is trouble. How is Larry trouble? Just wondering. He's never given me any crap. No, I do not have a golf cart to drive around. I have Sandwich. No, I do not have a golf cart. I would love to have one, but I mean, my parents live here in the Villages, but I live in a small town a little bit away from the Villages. So, unfortunately, yeah, hey, you know, John's a good guy, Adam. I mean, you just got to get to know him a little bit. He's a good guy. I mean, he does, now he's got, everybody has their pros and their cons, but everybody, you know, John's not a bad person. I mean, you guys just need to get a chance to know him on, you know, for who he is. But he's never lied to me. So, I mean, yeah, yeah, I mean, as much as some of you guys may not like to hear it, I'm going to stand up for John, because he's not a bad person, guys. And I really hope, I really wish that the trolls would stop trolling him. I mean, as I said, I'm an open-minded kind of person, you know. I don't sugarcoat things. If I see that somebody, you know, does certain things and stuff, and, you know, if it's something that they're wrong about and everything, you know, I'm going to call them out on it. So, I mean, to be honest with you guys, some people these days, well, a lot of people just clam up. They don't, you know, they try to stand up for themselves, but, you know, some people, they approach it in the wrong way. Like with me, I used to clam up all the frickin' time. And I used to clam up all the time. I could never take a stand for myself. But, now after years and years of, having to endure people's torment and torture and stuff and hurtful words, I finally gotten to the point where I realized I could not hold it in anymore. So I started, standing up for myself. And now it's to the point where when I say, look, don't do this ever again, I mean it. I don't threaten people. I don't, I try not to get angry with them. But hold on. All right, guys, sorry about that. Thank you very much, Adam. Thank you, Ghostbusters. I appreciate it. Thank you guys so much. I really appreciate it. I just, please, guys, I ask of you, I beg of you guys, please just, cut back on it with Fears, please. He's getting a lot of flack from a lot of people, and guys, he really doesn't deserve it. He really doesn't. Just like anyone out there, he's just trying to do what he loves doing. He's just trying to bring good content out, and he's just trying to do a lot of things. And yeah, Ghostbuster, I know where you're getting at, where he stretches the truth, but yeah, we all do. You're right. You're right. We all do. But, guys, just please take it easy on John. I would really appreciate it if you guys did that. If not for him, then for me. Because I've known John for over a year. He's been an extremely awesome guy. Very good friend. He's very awesome to collaborate with. He, Dave, Tina, James, all of them. And it's just it hurts me to see you guys, to see the trolls hurting him. So, guys, please, I stress to you, please take it easy on John. I'm not trying to say you guys have to. I'm not forcing you guys to. I'm just begging. Not really begging. I'm just respectfully asking you guys to please take it easy on him. Us and well, not everybody, Joey. Just those who have been trolling John lately. Just those who have been trolling him relentlessly and giving him hell all over the place. I mean, there's some guys out there that are really coming down hard on him. And guys, it's taking a toll on him it's taking a toll on him mentally. He's just very, I don't want to say he's sensitive, but he's just very, I don't know. He's just had a lot of things going on lately, and unfortunately some of the trolls have brought my family and me into it, but they've just kind of died down on me a little bit, but they're still being relentless against John. Thank you, Ghostbuster. Thank you. No, it's not Lantern and Sega, Adam. Thank you. He does need a leader. But John actually is, John's really good at being a leader himself. For example, when we went to Disney, okay? When we went to Disney, I had not been to Disney in years. So I didn't recognize the place. So John was actually leading me around Disney and was actually showing me things and telling me about new things that went in. So he's been a leader in a lot of ways. Lately, I've been feeling more like a follower, to be honest with you guys. Because as I said, I don't sugarcoat things. I've been feeling like a follower lately because I'm still very new to the YouTube collaboration and stuff. So, I mean, when when Dave, John, and I went to Spooky Empire, it was very hard for me to know what was going on. I'd never been to a Spooky Empire before, and no, come on, Adam, don't pick on his height, man. Don't do that. Everybody picks on people's height. A lot of people actually say, hey, thanks, Sandwich. Yeah, the Villages is really cool, but you can get lost in it. You can literally get lost in the Villages. There's just so much to see and do. But I'd never been to Spooky Empire before, so I had no idea what was happening. I didn't know where I was going or anything. I know you've been a fan of him, Adam. I know you've been. It's just, I don't know. I want to talk to John more about things, but, you know, I really wish that you guys can all just get along. I love that old comedy saying, can't we all just get along? No! I used to do that all the time in school, you guys. I used to do that all the time when I got bullied. Like, I'll be honest with you guys, I endured a lot, and I mean a lot of bullying in school. And I feel very bad about some of the things that I said in retaliation to these guys, because a lot of the guys that picked on me, they were jocks. And back then, in the early 2000s, late 90s, so many people in my school had egos. And they were like, you know, if you're not a jock, then, because I was in the marching band and I was in chorus, and the jocks used to look down on me for that. They'd be like, oh, all you do is twirl a baton and walk and stuff. No, I was on the drum line. They're like, oh, that's worse. What are you gonna do? Beat me with your drumsticks? And this one athlete, he and I eventually started getting along as the years went on, but when he was bullying me relentlessly, the one thing that I said to him, which I'll tell you why I regret it now, why I have to live with the guilt. I told him one time, I hope you die. I hope you meet a premature death. And the reason I feel so bad about that is because 2 years after graduation, he fell into deep depression and he took his own life. So when I heard about that, I actually rallied to the family side. And I just, I just felt terrible about it. And his parents would say, it's not your fault. I know you regret what you said and stuff, but, just know that he's in a better place now. I mean, I understand that. You should join Yak Stream sometime. Oh, yeah, Ghostbusters, I've seen that. Well, none of those guys are Ringo now, are they? No, none of them are Ringo. No. I've been able recently to connect with a lot of awesome Beatles tribute guys. And I recently bought a brand new Ed Sullivan British Chesterfield suit jacket from a buddy of mine who's a fellow Beatles tribute artist. And his name is Miles Frizzell. He actually plays with the Fab Four, and right now he's in England, and he's playing with a band from England called, Adam, you might have heard of these people, the Bootleg Beatles. They're a band from, I think, either London or Manchester or something. Yeah, I appreciate that, Adam. And yeah, Ghostbusters, I do get nervous. I really do. Because it's not really because of the, I know the music. I know how to play the music. I think what gets me is my new wig that I wear. is custom fit to my head, but it is a little bit loose, and I don't like having to put spirit gum on the mesh because I worry about, damaging the mesh and everything, and I'm not good at, I'm not well educated in keeping wigs, and keeping wigs up to, clean and stuff. So what I worry about is when I'm doing the mannerisms on stage, like with my head swiveling back and forth and, bobbing all around, I worry that my wig's gonna come off. No, John wouldn't take his own life, Ghostbusters. No, he would never do that. And yeah, John does tune into my streams. He did say last night, though, that he's very busy today. So he said he might pop in if he can, but he's not sure just yet. Oh yeah, and I know they did Now and Then, Adam. I know they did that. And my buddy, as I was saying, his name is Miles Frizzell. He's the McCartney. And the man is only 20 years old. I think he is the youngest McCartney tribute out there. Yeah, it is a very busy Saturday. Well, they got the college football game going on down here. Oh my goodness. Joey, you want impressions? Well, how about some Paul Lynde? Oh gosh. No way, what a talent. Yes, absolutely. Yes, Miles is one of the greatest McCartney impersonators I've ever seen. He's young, he's energetic, and I talk to him quite often. As a matter of fact, I talked to him just the other day, and there's a chance that he might actually fill in for us for the British invasion. Where's John? I wish he would jump in the chat. Oh, I know. But again, he's been very busy today. So guys, you know me. I usually try to go at least an hour on my lives. So I'm gonna try. I'm at 42 minutes and 30 seconds. So I'm gonna maybe carry this on for another 20 or 18 minutes or so, because I do have an obligation. Sorry guys, as I said, my daughter kept texting me and I just was able to respond back to her. I could only take maybe 15 or 20 minutes longer, and then I burped. Hey Lantern, I burped. Did you fart? Pew, you. The senator who's that, Joey? Who's the senator that hates communists? Burp. That's right. Yeah, that's right, y'all. That's right, y'all, Lantern. Hey, Lantern. Phew. Achoo. Sneeze. Damn right. Blow your nose, man. You guys need to hear how Oh, am I boring you now, Lantern? Larry shared your link, so maybe he will show up. I hope so. I hope so. Hiccup. That was kind of rude. That was kind of rude, old people. The only thing I don't like about the Villages, oh, you want a little Richard Milhouse Nixon. My fellow Americans, after looking at Joe Biden's cognitive decline, hell, I'm starting to look pretty good. But guys, this is Lake Sumter. They got an awesome movie theater over here. Now, I have never been in the movie theater, but my parents have been numerous times. My parents at this moment actually are over there at City Fire watching the Penn State game. You know what I'm going to do, guys? I'm going to actually go in there and surprise them. But yeah, this is the movie theater here. We're trying to get the British invasion booked in the Villages, but they seem to unfortunately want to run on their own accord. They don't like when bands reach out to them. They're like, don't call us, we'll call you. Johnny Rockets, I have not eaten there in a long time. I applied for a job there and I got an interview, but turns out apparently they were not interested in me. They also got a Christmas tree here, but I think that one was already lit. Alright guys, crossing over. The Old Mill Playhouse is what it's called. Lake Sumter is really, really cool. It's got a lot of great things about it. And it's a little bit bigger than, what is it? Where was I just at? Spanish Springs. All right, Ghostbuster. Who you gonna call? Who you gonna call? Kitten, I think what I'm saying is that sometimes shit happens, someone has to deal with it, and who you gonna call? Let's go see if I can track down my parents. There's too many Penn State people here all dressed the same. I don't know where I would find them at. Let's see. Oh, I see them. I see them. Hold on, guys. You guys have seen my parents before. What's all this boo-hooing going on here? Hey. I'm live. I'm live. They're embarrassed. They're embarrassed. So I can't do a Jerry Sandusky impression, guys. Oh, you got the Nittany Lion stuff going on. You know, I think Steve is a subscriber on my channel. I don't know if he's tuned in. He's what? Yeah, I know. My mom's trying to embarrass me, guys. So, what time is kickoff? 3:30. All right. Well, I just wanted to stop in and say hi. Hey, what do you do with a pom-pom? Don't go all martial arts on me. So, when is kickoff? 3:30. Hey, Dad, are you doing Alfalfa, the Little Rascals? My dad's doing this, guys. My dad's doing this. So I've been live now for 48 minutes. There's not really much to do over at Spanish Springs.
Well, 4 o'clock is when the band starts.
Yeah. Oh, I just hit my vape in the restaurant. Oops. Hey, Kate, how's it going? All right. I will see you later. Bye. Go Penn State. All right, guys. How's it going, Kate? You tuned in a little bit late because I'm going to be ending it here in a few minutes because I got to get home and take care of my daughter. Sorry. Thank you. Why does Florida have so many elderly? I know, right? I know. It's weird. It's because it's the villages. It's the retirement community. It's like Fort Lauderdale, but only more senile. So, guys, I'm just going to walk you guys around there, and then I got to go back to the car because, again, I got to get home. But, hey, guys, I want you all to tune in this evening when I go live from Spanish Springs because they're doing the Christmas tree lighting ceremony, and I want to bring you guys along. So, and again, I mentioned this a little bit ago. Kate, I know you weren't here when I said this. By the way, guys, I'm getting off track here. This Japanese steakhouse has some of the best hibachi food in the world. My parents and I go here all the time. Merry Christmas, Santa. You bet. You bet. Kate. Ho, 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 Mr. Lantern. This year, you know what Santa wants for Christmas? Can any of you take a guess? Oh, over there is Cody's Roadhouse. They've got good food. They got great wings, great steaks and stuff. Oh, shoot. I forgot to take you guys down to the lake. I'm going to go do that real quick. I forgot about that. You know, I'm jaywalking right now. I shouldn't be doing that. Awesome. Hopefully you all will tune in. Adam, I appreciate it. Hopefully everybody will tune in tonight. Oh, and by the way, guys, when I went to LA last year, okay, I actually, because I had to get up at 1 a.m. and be here at the bus station by 3 a.m. to catch the bus to Orlando International. So that's actually where I started from. I tried to vlog it, but my camera, it was only the second time I'd used my DJI Osmo Pocket 3. I was not very familiar with how to work it at the time, but so I had way too many files on there as it was. So I had to work on it while I was in the transport van going to the airport. By the way, guys, this place, the Chop House, excellent food. And the Chop House, believe it or not, used to be a Guy Fieri restaurant. What? Wait, what, Kate? I didn't do that. I didn't do that. I'm gonna have to check things because my YouTube app has been acting up a lot lately. No, I didn't do that. I'm gonna have to go in there and see. I'll do that once this stream's over, guys. But no, I didn't do any of that. RJ Gators is really good too. RJ Gators is good. But yeah, guys, thank you for pointing that out, Kate. I did not know that. Because I'm not seeing a couple other people in here that are usually here. I'd have to check on my, I'd have to check on that. Thanks for bringing it to my attention. Ugh. I hate that. Everyone better have some milk. Santa, you're too fat. You're probably diabetic. I'll leave you a plate of insulin. Haagen-Dazs is there. RJ Gators always has live music going on, but it's more like karaoke and stuff. Where this Shell sign is, that's actually a, whoa, look at these guys. We got parrots here. That's actually a radio station, you guys. Do a Dementia Don impression. I don't know who that is. Go do Octopus's Garden. No. One thing you guys gotta know, there's a rule I live by with Beatles tribute stuff. I will not do a Ringo impersonation or sing like him unless I'm in full costume on a stage. I really don't like breaking character. This is the radio station they got here. It's an AM station. Here's the lake down here, guys. They got these model boats that are anchored out here. Over there, by the way, is the Lighthouse Bar and Grill. Look them up online, you guys. They got great, awesome food. You guys got to look that up. That's nice that you respect his legacy. Yes, I do. I do. And I don't like doing an impersonation on him. Just gonna have to. No, I can't do that, Adam, because it's a contractual obligation thing. If I do that, if I break character, I could get in trouble and the band could get in trouble contractually. Look at this, guys. Please do not feed the wildlife. Danger. Feeding or touching any wildlife that includes birds, fish, turtles, squirrels, and alligators is harmful, dangerous, and illegal. I wish they'd have told me that before I threw a huge ass prime rib roast in here last night. No, I didn't really do that, guys. No, but there is an alligator that resides in this lake. No, Joey, I'm not gonna do Charlie Kirk. No, no, I'm sorry. That is Joey. I'm sorry, but that was kind of uncalled for, man. No, I'm not gonna do Charlie Kirk. But guys, this is Lake Sumter. They actually, and this is the boardwalk right here. The boardwalk winds all the way around there over to the lighthouse. And over here, where is it? Maybe they took it out. I don't know. There used to be a boat ride over there. There used to be a boat ride. Who was Charlie Kirk? No, Adam. Charlie Kirk was a political activist, a big close friend and ally of Donald Trump's, and he was assassinated in Utah in front of thousands of gatherers during a rally he was holding. It was a new tour. He owns a company called Turning Point USA, and what he would do is he would go out and argue situations with people on college campuses. And as a matter of fact, at the exact moment he was shot, he was actually answering a question about gun violence here in America. And just as that happened, he was shot in the neck. And pretty much he died instantly. So, and actually President Trump is the one who announced his death. Yes, Merry Christmas, Biscuit. That's right, y'all. That's right, y'all. Oh man, I think I heard about that. Yeah, don't do that impersonation. Yeah, it's gonna get me in contractual trouble. And another thing that is part of our contract, when we are in costume, even after the show and before the show, we actually have to speak in our character voices. So until we take off at least one piece of or unless we're backstage, just the four of us, then we can talk in our own voices. But if we're talking to fans or signing things after the show and everything, we must speak to the audience in our character voices. Some bands are very strict about that. I don't know if Rain is. I don't think they are, because they've used their own voices while in costume giving interviews and stuff. I don't think the Fab Four does either, but it's just something that we believe very, very much in. We believe that when we're in costume, we are the Beatles. We're not ourselves. And I'll be honest, guys, when I get into costume, okay, I show up with all my makeup and everything, obviously, and I set it down there on the dressing room table. I look in the mirror, I see myself. The minute I start putting on the makeup and the wig and the suit and everything, and I get a look at myself in the mirror, I don't see myself. I don't see Zach. I see Ringo in the mirror. And when that happens, you got to put yourself, you got to become him. You got to go into another mindset, and you have to embody the character. When Fears and I go to see your band, should we only refer to you as Ringo? No, do not refer to me as Ringo. That's one thing that I do not believe in. Because a lot of people, when we meet them after the show, they kind of refer to us as our character names, but you know, we don't prefer that. But at the same time, you know, fans are going to be fans. They're going to call us what they need to call us. Plus, even though we give our names at the end of the show when we introduce the members of the band, not everybody remembers the actual name. Now, come on, Joey. Now, come on, man. Why do you have to be the character, but you can't be called the name? Well, it's just something I don't prefer, but people do it anyways because they don't really remember our real names. So, yeah, they do go hand in hand, Kate. You're right. Let's see, where else? Who else said that? Yes, Adam, I have seen Paul and Ringo live. I saw Ringo twice, and I saw Paul 4 times. The most recent time I saw him was in Orlando back in 2022 when he played Camping World Stadium, the very beginning of his Got Back tour. But why don't you believe in it, Zach? It's not that I don't believe in it. It's just not my preference. But again, people do it anyways. And there's nothing really that I can do about it. But also, I said this before, if you could bring back a dead person to see them live, who would y'all choose? I would definitely choose John Lennon and George Harrison. By the way, guys, today is the day that George Harrison passed away in 2001. It's been, I think, 23 or 24 or 25 years since we lost him. George Harrison and Mr. Rogers were the only 2 public figures that I actually cried over when they died. Now, I know that when Paul and Ringo pass on, I'm going to cry then. Merry Christmas, Ice. Give me some milk and milk. Give me some cookies and milk ice. Ice was there? No, they weren't. Alright, guys, I'm going to get back in the car here. I got to get going back home. My daughter keeps trying to get a hold of me. You'd love to see Princess die live. Yes, yes. Ringo is only known for Thomas. That's actually, Joey, that's actually how I came to know who he was initially, was through Thomas the Tank Engine. And a lot of people are saying, you know, you should narrate some Thomas the Tank Engine as Ringo. She used to do a great cover of Buffalo Soldier. Princess Di? I don't think she sang. By the way, every time I drink a Mellow Yellow, who do you think I think of? Come on, you guys can figure it out. I'll wait for some responses. Oh, wow, that's cool, Adam. That's cool. Who do you guys think I think of when Mellow Yellow comes into play? Come on, you guys, you can figure it out. Okay, time's up, guys. I think of Ernest. He used to do all those commercials for Mellow Yellow. Which one do I really want? Mellow Yellow or Mountain Dew? Why use all that mathematical, analytical analysis? I'll just pick the one I like the best. Make the Mellow Yellow move. Know what I mean? You shared your link in the Discord. Okay. Thanks, Ice. I will look into that as soon as I get done with the live stream. I did not know that. Thank you guys for bringing that to my attention. I haven't seen Dave either, or Tina, so I'm wondering if something happened. Because again, I had a glitch in my YouTube last night. I was uploading so much Mr. Rogers, and then I started drifting off because I have to take melatonin to fall asleep. So I was still doing some work on Mr. Rogers and stuff, and I started dozing off. And when you're asleep, you start making all these different moves and stuff, like you're punching on your phone and stuff. You're pushing buttons. You don't even know what you're doing. I must have done something by accident. I'm sorry. So let me get that straightened out as soon as I'm done doing this. But, all right, guys, look, I'm going to take off right now. and I will see you guys in a couple of hours. I hope you guys want to tune in tonight. I don't know what time the lighting ceremony is going to be. I'll find out, but I do know that the kids and I need to get down there within plenty of time because we have to get a good parking space. Thank you, Adam. Thank you all. I'm kind of trying to steer clear of Discord, though, because there's been so much going on there with drama and everything. I just want to kind of forgo the drama. And incidentally, as soon as I get a laptop, I will be doing streams from home. So everybody's saying, hey, you need to get on live streams more often and stuff. Don't be a boomer. I'm not a boomer. Come on. And you can run it. Okay, guys, I give in. I surrender. I'll check it out, all right? I'll check it out. But, guys, I'm going to take off right now. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe to the channel. Hit the bell notification so you'll know when more Yakov. Are you ready for it? Incredible vlogs and live streams are coming your way. Thanks, guys. And also, don't forget to subscribe to Fangirl Kate. Don't forget to like and subscribe to my buddy Adam Pacini. Also, don't forget to subscribe to Joey 090292. Don't forget to subscribe to Mr. Lantern. He does a show all the time. Lantern, I forget. Thursday, Fridays maybe? I don't know. I forget. Sorry, Lampy. Oh, by the way, Lampy, I just farted. That's right, y'all. Biscuit, subscribe to her. Biscuit2319. And anybody else that I missed, I am so sorry about that. Oh, don't forget to subscribe to Yakov. Petrovich. I'm sorry, Yakov. I don't know how to pronounce your last name. But every time I think of Yakov, I think of Yakov Smirnov, the Russian comedian, also a good friend of mine. I'm trying to work on an impression of him, but it's hard. But it shouldn't be hard because my grandmother was Ukrainian, so it shouldn't be that bad. Yes, Kate, thank you so much. Oh, Adam, yes, I am a man of the people. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that. No problem, Kate. I appreciate it. Hopefully you'll tune in tonight for the live stream for the Christmas tree lighting ceremony. And until then, you guys, thank you all for joining in. I will see you guys tonight. But for now, Zach, the incredible impression is out. See you guys.